All right, what up, everybody? This is the week 2 recap of Zanja Madre Studios, and week 2 was all about securing work, which I did, and it was great. Got a bunch of deposit checks, and so that's going to hold us over. Really liking the co-working space so far. I think we're going to outgrow the hot desk model, and I'm going to end up probably buying a secure desk, so it's like a dedicated desk, because what I did this week or yesterday is I bought a external monitor, and I'll have to unpack that and pack that every day. I could leave it at the office, but that's just going to get old after a while, and sometimes I just want to jam into the office, do some work, and not have to lock everything up. And so I'll probably end up buying a dedicated desk, but no rush on that. Just something in the back of my head to be mindful of. I got to swim a bunch, which is great, because that was the intention of going out on my own, is having this lifestyle that I want. So doing a mile in the middle of the day, here and there, and then a mile and a half on the weekend. We were supposed to have family day on Sunday, which was yesterday, but that didn't work out. We woke up late, and so I just ended up working and doing a couple things. And then today is Monday, and I said, well, let's just have family day today, which is great. So we came out to Hermosa. It's a Monday. The beaches are way less crowded, which is nice, which is what I like. A couple of people have reached out about some collaborations, some art stuff, some other kind of conceptual work, which I'm totally game for. That's going to be a lot of fun. On Saturday, I went and looked at a new residential job. Really small budget in regards to construction and my fee, but it's a really exciting project, and it's with the architect that I'm working with on a bunch of other projects, so I'm cool. I'm gonna take it. I met with them, and I'll always talk about the power of sketching and being able to draw in real time, and I think that's what sold the clients. Is we met with them, and I came up with some kind of concept, and I left it in pencil, and then when we talked about budget and construction, I had to reduce a lot of things. So just right in front of them, I got the eraser, changed the plan. I was like, well, what about this? And let's change this, and let's change that. And it's like this instant feedback as they're talking, as they're thinking, as you're watching their facial expressions, and you could design on the fly. The whole napkin sketch thing, it's real. For anyone listening who's in school, learn to draw. I'm telling you, it's the best. I think it's one of the best things that I got going for me. So we secured that job, and that'll be fun. And I think I'm going to get a deposit for that probably tomorrow. But the architect's good for it, so I'm not worried about it. I know that deposit's coming. And then let's see, what else? Yeah, this week moving forward, it's all going to be production. I made a lot of commitments, and so now it's work time, and a lot of work. I got a draft for some multifamily units. I got a draft. We're going to put in a permit for a job in West LA at the end of the month, and that's going to take a lot of work. So I really have to get into production mode. And then, of course, with the podcast, we made that great trip out to Florida, and we're trying to make a deadline for a really cool video and audio by July 12th, which is my birthday. Makes me a little bit nervous because I've been editing video up until now in iMovie, but what we want to accomplish with this firm visit for the podcast of Cadence, it really has to be done in Premiere. So I bought a Adobe Classroom and a Book Premiere, and I'm gonna have to really, like, in between jobs and late at night, do some tutorials and figure out how to set up my jobs. Or maybe I'll do a reach out to somebody and say, hey, I have a couple $100. I'll pay you to sit with me in front of Premiere and show me some basics. I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely going to have to be doing that. And then, these content videos, the production value is low. It's iPhone, and I have the microphone wired because you have to. And I got 2 wind guards on this one because we're at the beach. So I have a foam one and then a soft one on top. Another reason why we came out to Hermosa is I got that 2-mile race swim coming up, which I'm really excited about. And I've been training for it. And so today I just swam out to the buoy and back, which was 0.35 miles. But the race is actually going to be, let's see if I could do it. It's that pier, which is Hermosa Pier. And then we're going to pan over, and then it's going to be the Manhattan Pier. And that's a good swim. That's 2 miles. So 2 miles on its own is good. 2 miles in the ocean, dealing with the water and the sighting, is even something more special. And then 2 miles with your adrenaline going on a race day is even more. So that 2 miles extrapolates to something pretty significant. But I'm happy that I did that triathlon. It was at the same beach, Hermosa, so the more familiarity you have on the site, the better. I just did a swim here to the buoy and back, like I just mentioned. So that's a little bit more familiarity. And I'll tell you what, even that swim was intense. But, it is what it is. It's cool. Wrapping up, well, yesterday was week 2. Wrap up, going into week 3. Still good. Happy to be here. Whoever's listening, thank you. And I'm out. Peace.